That was an absolute epic fail.
Hey Ron, who's driving? Oh, it's okay. It's on cruise control.
This week, I set myself a challenge. How to make a simple and creative backdrop for your videos for under $100. Bunnings full of so many just amazing things for backdrops. I know if you're probably watching in America, you've probably got Home Depot, you're probably wondering what is Bunnings? It's our big like hardware store, which is just full of everything. We've now found these fake plant things. You know, they come in square pieces, all green like that. Now, okay, it's fake. We do love real plants, but on a video in the background, you're not going to notice. Oh, check this out. How cool is that for a backdrop? We get some interior wall paneling. It's already been primed. We can go pick out a paint, a nice dark color, a bit deeper, just to give us some contrast between us, you, and your little backdrop. I've got the paint ready to go, the roller, and then we're going a harpoon, deluxe harpoon. Nice deeper color. We had to spend a little bit more money on the paint than we would like. We could only get it in a 2 litre minimum tin, and basically because it's a low sheen paint, matte paint, which means that it's going to have a low reflection of the light. There's a high potential that this could just go everywhere and I could make a mess right before our inspection tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. It just started absolutely pouring with rain, and so I think that board is gonna have to go in the bin after this because it's probably gonna get waterlogged from sitting on the ground covered in water. There was very little I could do. It just kind of hit and it just came torrential style. Really not looking forward to checking out the damage here. Ah, fucker. I think my main concern now is not so much about the board itself, but about paint going onto the timber decking and staining it. Because this just turned into a bit of a mess. I'm going to show you 2 other backdrops. One is a pegboard option and one is like a timber slat option. I'm just going to show you what we can do with it. This is something Julie's actually made up. We've already got it, but she made it up very easily. It's just got one cross beam along the top, one down the bottom, holding the pieces together. Not too much to it. They're not even the same type of wood, those back pieces. But these slats, they're just like an outside pine, almost like a fencing, and just put 2 screws in each of them, line them up. Same again for the bottom. It's really not too complicated. That's definitely under $100. There's only, what have we got? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pieces of wood, and then the 2 back pieces. There is our piece of pegboard. So on the back of the pegboard, we've just put two bits of wood going upwards, vertical, and then one slat across the back, which we specifically had it sticking out that much because we wanted the pegboard to stick out from the skirting board on the bottom and sit flush on the wall. I'm going to switch over now to putting the camera on the tripod. Basically what I want to do is I want to have it set up in the framing that I want for the shot, and then I'm going to be able to continuously look back at the framing, see what I need to adjust, and see what needs to go in there to fill it in. At the moment it's just looking a bit piecey, but when we get in for the shot, which will be something down like that, I think it's going to look quite nice. The great thing about Pegboard is that I didn't need to paint it. It was ready to go. We simply built the bracket so that we could have the height, and with the different metal brackets to stick into the little holes, I've added a bookshelf, as you can see, a picture frame, and on the side I've got a plant. Very simple, bit of texture, bit of color. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move the pegboard out and switch it in with the wood paneling, and we'll see if we can create a look with that. The trick is to remember where I got everything from so that Julia doesn't notice. Going to come in, down and somewhere like that, and you can immediately see it's just got a different kind of texture behind, and adds something interesting rather than just a plain white wall. I'm going to go ahead, put my camera on the tripod, decorate it, and hopefully make it look like something cool, maybe like this. Voila! What do you guys think? That is the setup I've just made behind me with the wood paneling. I did put a bunch of plants in and picture frames in right behind me, but then I thought that took away from the character of the wood, and I really love the texture that it's providing behind me. This week I'd like to say a special thank you to Julia for coming up with the different backdrop ideas, and also to Alfie and Roman for their safety inspection. They have played a big role in making sure that everything is gone smoothly and safely today.